I am going to open this video segment of Pie Town to Grants with a little public service announcement. I had some bad news at the beginning of this section, and on my first day out of Pie Town, my baby brother passed away. And so while there will be scenery and some funny antics in this section, there is probably also an overtone of somberness, and the grief is going to bubble up from time to time. So if that's not your thing and you would prefer not to watch, I get it. I understand. Happy trails to y'all. Good morning. I think it's May 28th. It's Friday of Memorial Day weekend. And I'm walking away from Pie Town. Headed for TLC Ranch today. And hopefully Grants after that. Having a bit of a family crisis at home, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, if I'm going to stay on trail or if I'm going to have to go home. So I'll keep you posted. It's a road walk coming out of Pie Town, and oh my goodness, the cars drive so fast on this road. I've been eating a lot of orange dust. There goes Caleb, riding the Great Divide. We're riding the divide. Really sweet boy. Actually, he's an intelligent young man. God, just stop talking, Splat. Every car brings this giant old dust cloud with it. There have been a few cars that have slowed way down so that I didn't have to eat their dust, but. So, I'm on the road walk out of Pie Town. I think I'm about maybe 10.5 miles from the TLC Ranch. And a nice gentleman just pulled over, offered to give me a ride there. And I of course said no. I'm still out here road walking. I really do want to walk the whole way. I like to walk. Got lunch here, a foil pack of tuna, a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and artichokes. These little packs of fresh vegetables are just like gold. Have this interesting fence that is topped with various boots and shoes and bottles. And I think I'm about 6 miles out from the TLC Ranch where I plan to camp tonight. So I got some upsetting news today, and I've actually tried to share this on my vlog a couple of times, and it's just a little bit too raw, and I haven't been able to share it. But my baby brother has been in the hospital on a ventilator for almost 3 weeks, fighting for his life. And I think yesterday they took him off the ventilator and he was doing okay. And we were all hopeful. And my mom got called back to the hospital twice during the night last night because they thought he wasn't going to make it. And the doctor told my mom that my brother couldn't survive unless they put him back on a ventilator. And she told him she wasn't willing to do that. So right now he seems to be doing okay, but things could take a turn at any moment. And this is on my mind and has been on my mind and has had my emotions in my throat for almost this entire hike. So, to my friends and family, if you see my videos and I'm more emotional or getting choked up real easily, it isn't just because I'm in over my head, which I am at times for sure. It's just because life is such a delicate balance, and nobody is guaranteed tomorrow. So y'all get out there and live your damn lives right now. Don't wait. If there's something you want to do, go do it. There's it's like a windmill over on the left. There's a tank, but there's also like no trespassing signs everywhere. So, and fences, and I'm carrying enough water to make it. Cool old ruins, rock buildings. Got cars coming. Ranch. Yay!
Lucky anymore?
I think I'm good right now. Thank you very much.
No,
but I did clean my plate.
You're good? You sure? This so
Our route goes all the way to Banff, Alberta.
Oh, that would be so awesome. You guys are loaded too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, let's hope it opens. Things are kind of trending that direction.
I think so too.
This is the TLC Ranch homestead. I think it was built in the 1920s. We were given a story of the history last night at dinner. Good golly, these people were wonderful to us. What a blessing to hikers. Good morning. It is Saturday, May 29th, and I left TLC Ranch this morning, and they were so wonderful and accommodating for us. Put on this huge spaghetti dinner and hot peach cobbler out of the oven. It was just really quite amazing. And nice cold water to drink and a place to camp. Just really a wonderful setup, and I'm so thankful. But so I'm heading on this section towards Grants, and the main red line CDT walks through the El Mapai, the lava fields, and I'm not going that way. I have had some bad news from home, and I may need to get off trail soon, so I'm taking the shortest possible route to Grants, which would I think allow me to take a bus to Albuquerque and fly home. So yeah, I just really don't know what's timing is going to be, but so yeah, whole new dimension to the trail, and thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the encouraging comments. It's like really when I'm digging deep. Helps me a lot. There is not a whole lot to hide behind out here. This is Armijo Canyon Trailhead, but this is my road. This is the Cebolla alternate. Wow, beautiful. Cebolla Wilderness. First little bit of shade I've had in quite a while, and it's delicious. I'm at the entrance to the Cebolla Wilderness, and no cars beyond this point, I think, for the next 12 miles or so. That road walk, I think, was just, putting my head down and getting it done. My mind really isn't in it today. And I was carrying a full resupply and a full load of water and no shade. And I finally just plopped my butt down in a ditch on the side of the road. All these big rigs come flying by, covering me with dust. I was just glad none of them ran off the road. I'm going to stay here in the shade for a little bit because I got a climb coming up. And carrying water, and I got to conserve water. So that's always fun. Having a hard time today. It's hot. And I have to ration water. And I'm just feeling sad. So I found a nice little bit of shade and I'm hanging out underneath it. I'll probably sit here for another 5 or 10 minutes and then slog on to the old house that's in about 1.5 miles and probably do the same thing again. Have another hide from the shade. I'm about 14, 15 miles into my day. The only problem with being a slug today is that there's no water. And let's see, I've got 2.5 liters plus a little some in my sippy bottle. It's going to be a tough go, especially when it's this hot. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So when one is looking for shade under a tree, one should be really careful where they sit. I have cactus thorns in my fingers, in my booty, in my skirt, in my shorts, and I'm not exactly happy about that fact. Oh my golly. So I'm sitting here at this old house and I have my bottom layer clothes off, and thank God I have a little Swiss Army knife with tweezers. I'm picking cactus thorns out of my hand, out of my behind, out of my shorts, out of my skirt. They're kind of everywhere. I guess I needed a task to get my mind off things. I'm going to be here for a while. Well, this has been quite an ordeal. The slivers, the cactus thorns that have embedded themselves in my bootay, I can't quite reach to get out with the tweezers. Excuse me. I tried duct tape. That might have got a couple, but oh my gosh. Real interesting formations in this creek bed or river bed, or I'm not really sure what it is, but pretty cool. It's a freeway. So I made it to camp, and I pitched my tent. This is like a big camp background with the fire ring and everything. And I'm afraid to blow up my air mattress because I'm afraid that the cactus thorns in my butt are gonna pop it. Oh my goodness. I am camped on sand. It's not terribly hard. At least it's not rocky. Maybe I could duct tape the cactus thorns down so they don't poke into my air mattress. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, at least it's a little comic relief. The day has been a little somber, and I know the Ceboya wilderness was lovely, really a lot of really cool rocks, and that old homestead was pretty cool, and my mind is other places. Primarily to the cactus thorns in my butt. Oh my goodness. What a day, what a day, what a day. But you know, any day on the trail is better than a day in a cubicle, so there is that. And I still have 2 liters of water, and there is hopefully a good water source in about 7 miles. It might be a little algae filled, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to find when I get there, but it's my only option, so it has to work. Good morning. It was an interesting night, sleeping with no sleeping pad. I mean, I slept okay. I was awake a bit, but at least my cactus thorns didn't pop my thermarest. Having some coffee and gonna get packed up and get out of here. I have water in 7 miles, and then I don't think I have any more water at all today. I'll be walking on a road. Maybe I can I don't think there's any caches left anywhere at this date. It's a little stressful. I know I was dehydrated last night and rationing water. It's like I kept feeling guilty because I kept sneaking drinks of water. But I am having my coffee this morning. Good morning. It was chilly this morning. It was really hard to get out of the down bag. But all packed up, back on the trail. This trail's a road. It's funny, I must be in this camp must be in a flight pattern for a local airport, because I kept hearing this, what I thought was like a trailer bouncing up a dirt road, and I kept being hopeful that I was going to be able to yogi water off of some campers, but it was always an airplane. So 7 miles to water this morning. The comments say it's all green and slimy and gross, but it's my only option for the entire day. So I'm gonna figure it out and keep going, get to Grants as soon as possible to try and figure out if I need to go home right now or when. So it's just I know, like, I really want, you know, the hike to be positive, the videos to show the beauty and the joys of being in the outdoors, but my baby brother just died. I'm not happy, and I'm having a hard time focusing on anything else. I'm just kind of going through the motions here, and I'm really sorry. But this is real. This happens, you know, it's just life. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. The only thing, like, I'm focused on getting to grants. Getting to grants, getting to grants, getting to grants, getting to grants, and then I'll figure shit out. But right now, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. So, this was a cow tank or a pond, and it is dry, dry, dry. Beautiful morning this morning. Hard to get moving this morning. It was so cold. That down feels so nice and cozy in the morning. Oh golly. Beautiful cliffs all along this road here. And the sun hitting the cliff bands across the way. X marks the spot, eh? I wonder. Lots of planes. Lots of planes. All of those planes that I thought were trailers coming up the dirt road to give me water last night. Just airplanes. Ruins, an old log cabin here. Couple of cabins. Anything. But oh gosh, how cool is this? Take only pictures, leave only footsteps, right? Wow. Kind of wonder, like, how long has it been since that much water went through this valley to carve this big old gorge? I mean, definitely, you know, there's lots of animal tracks in the sand on a narrow little ribbon at the bottom, but good golly, this is wide. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Bun Bun. Oh, Bun Bun. Oh, Bun Bun. Hi, sweetheart. You're baby Cottontail. Oh, and you're so cute. Hi, little one. You just don't know to be afraid of me, do you? Hi, sweetheart. So, old fence line. I don't know. Have no idea how long ago that was an active fence. But it's kind of cool to just think about what life must have been like for people living in this area so many years ago. It's like just came out of Sand Canyon. Hey, cows. Moo. They all just stop and stare. Like, what are you? Are you gonna hurt us? It won't hurt you, cows. Hi, cows. Well, this is my only water source today. hopefully I can figure it out. So water, it's definitely very green. So I think pre-filter, gosh, there's a nice little pipe over there. If I could get to it, it's like these barbed wire, it's like it's not conducive to crawling under. Just definitely can't get in there to get at the fresh water coming out of that pipe. That's kind of a bummer. Well, thank you, cows, for sharing your lovely water with me. Even though it tastes a little bit like cow poop. Hi, cows. So I don't want to appear ungrateful because I am very thankful that the rancher and the cows shared their water with me. But I am now carrying 5 liters of water that tastes like cow poop. I put a pack of Propel in one of my bottles to try and camouflage the flavor, and now it just tastes like grape flavored cow poop. The greatest bit of trail magic I could ever hope to find today is water somewhere, anywhere, that doesn't taste like cow poop. But if that doesn't happen, I'm thankful for my cow poop water. Definitely see lava flows here on the side of the road. Here's I think this is Highway 117, and it looks like I'm on pavement all the way into Grants. Kind of a bummer, but oh well. Gotta get to Grants, gotta get to Grants, gotta get to Grants. So there hasn't been any shade for a very long time, and this one tree I pulled over and thought, well, I'll eat lunch here, but there's a picnic area in 0.7 miles, so I think I'm gonna just hang out in the shade for about 10 minutes and then push on to the picnic area and then have lunch there. Hot one today. South Narrows picnic area. And I am going in here. I'm going to take a nice long break in the shade. I know there's probably no water in here, but shade, maybe a picnic table, maybe a pit toilet. Ah, the luxuries of life. This family over here are the Mums, and they're quite well-known trail angels in Grants, New Mexico. And they just came over here and offered me a ride back into town, and then to bring me right back to this spot when I can get back on trail. And as emotional as it is to take a hitch and get off trail, I think that's what I need to do.